All right, we're gonna do an all signs. And in this one, we will look at your next 48 hours. This has been requested. Actually, the one that requested this talked about next 24 hours. I made it into 48. Right, let me see, where's the chant? What's up, Night? What do you want? Why are you hyped up? Thanks, Joey. Hey, guys. Your hair is literally everywhere. Look at it. Look. It's raining cat hair. Hi, hi. 5, Florian, Nick, what's up? Your tail, excuse me. She's giving you a purse session, you guys. She's giving you a purse session. You wanna give them a purse session? RDL, Amia. So, Hey, Jeannie. She is cute. Look at that grumpy face. Look at that grumpy face. Your tongue is out as well. Her tongue was... Boop. Boop. My cat is so strong. All cats are ninjas. I know for a fact now that Night can fight. She will fight. Ugh. She's very protective, obsessed even. When I brought, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but if you haven't heard me talk about when I brought like a tiny dog in, she turned lethal. She was like, oh hell no, you ain't bringing this bitch around here. What does a black cat behave like? She's definitely a black cat, you know, she behaves, I mean, the stereotype of a black cat for sure. You know, I feel like pets are like owners. They take the personality of the owner, they take the personality or the characteristics of the owner. So the question is, the one that asked if, the one that said their cat, the black cat, is like an orange cat. The question is, are you an orange cat? Because if you are, well, your cat is adapting. Are dreams past life memories? Some dreams are, not all of them. Shall we start? All right, let's start. Remember to check your sun, moon, rising, or stellium if you have it. We are doing general readings next 24 hours, okay? So take it as an observation rather than, oh, I mean, if it's a good reading, claim it. If it's something that you're not sure about, take it as observation, because we are, for one, predicting the future. For two, we're doing general readings, okay? All right, so let's start. 808 for Ophiuchus. 808. 808 is not really a good number to have, but let's see. Let's see, next 48 hours for Ophiuchus, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see. Where did the card go? Ophiuchus, we have a Sagittarius here, or someone that has Sagittarius in their big three or stellium that's coming to you to reconcile. This is someone that's going to text you, say some things like, hey, let's reconnect, let's talk, let's hang out. And I do see that this person cares about you. So even if you have like sketchy, questionable history with this person, they still want to reconnect with you. It's like, hey, let's talk, let's kind of move past whatever that happened between us. Now, of course, if you don't want to deal with this person, it doesn't mean that you have to entertain it, but at least they're going to attempt to reconcile with you or attempt to clear the air with you. We do have the Ten of Cups here, which tells me that this person has good intentions towards this reconciliation. So if you are open to it, I see that you and this person will reconcile. You know, I also want to say that this person's life without you has been boring, dull, and they miss you. So maybe that's why they want to reconcile, because they felt your absence, and now this person is thinking, I need to fix it with Ophiuchus. They specifically miss the good times, okay? You know, when you two were laughing, you know, kind of being goofy, silly. They love those times. They don't want to argue with you. They don't want to fight with you. So whatever happened between the two of you, this person is like, okay, let's just pick up where we left off, or let's just like turn the page. Let's be in union again. I don't see that this person wants to talk about whatever you argued about, or whatever that you whatever that created the disconnect. So they don't want to talk about the past. They want to be like, hey, let's hang out. Let's have fun. I miss you. If this is a romantic situation, it doesn't have to be a romantic situation, but if this is a romantic situation, this is a person that wants to, they miss you physically. They want to have sex, or they want to take you out on a date. You know, there is a romantic element to this. But if it's a friend, you know, it's friendly, it's not sexual. So it depends on what type of person this is, or what type of connection this is. If you don't want this person and you want to clap them like I clap the freaking fly, hey, you can do that. You can tell this person, no thanks. Go be bored somewhere else. Because I do see that this person is connecting with you because they miss you, because you brought something to them that was fun. Whether this was sexual, intimate, or intimate but innocent. You know what I mean? Okay. Good one, Max, good one. Pyro, hi. All right, so we finished ether. We're gonna do fire next. We've got some characters in the chat, huh? All right, let's see. Fire signs. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. Let's see. Wow, we have the Moon and the Sun. The Moon and the Sun. Leo, this is talking. Why did I say Leo? Interesting, because we do have a Leo card. Sagittarius, you could have Leo in your chart. But you know what I want to say, whether you have Leo or Sagittarius, but this is for Sagittarius, okay? So, Saggy, you know, I feel like this is a situation where you are afraid to do something because your intuition is telling you there is something going on. Now, that intuition could be your ego. Because it feels like there is something here that you are kind of afraid of because you're not sure if you should proceed. But it's actually the Sun. Now, I'm not sure if these are things that you're telling yourself to prevent yourself from doing this, or if someone is telling you to not do something, therefore you're not doing it. Whatever this doing is, it's change. So, for example, this type of change is, let's say you want to relocate and you're thinking, me relocating is going to result in a disaster, when actually the relocation is the best thing that you will do for yourself. Do you know what I mean? So there is fear attached to it, or ego trying to protect you, or people around you that are giving you bad advice. Like, for example, it could be a concerned friend or a family member that is concerned for you, and they're telling you, no, don't do that, you never know, be careful, be safe, be. And it's actually preventing you from doing something that will bring the Sun to you. The Sun is happy times, good news, good change, clarity, revelation of some kind, good luck. And so this, whatever this thing is that you are contemplating about and thinking that there are risks or there are disadvantages, try to put your ego, fears or fear aside and proceed. So it's almost like dip your feet in the water first before you say no, it's too cold. Because I feel like if you give this situation a chance, or maybe this person a chance, then you will find out that it is the best risk take that you took. Do you know what I mean? So it could appear like it's a risk. Or maybe you think if it doesn't work out, then it's a disaster. But like I always say, if you don't try, how are you going to find out? Now, in this situation specifically, it's telling you to go ahead and do it despite your fears, or despite whoever that's in your head that's telling you it's a bad idea. Or maybe you're telling yourself it's a bad idea. Because I do see something here, it's almost like external, but it doesn't have to be external. It can be just a voice in your head that's telling you, no, don't do it. That voice is a lie. That voice is coming from fear. Because this is the Seven of Swords, you know, this is someone that could be wanting to be stealthy, safe, out of fear. Because why do you have to be stealthy? Because you lack the courage. Why do you have to lie? Because you lack the courage to tell the truth. So there is something here, a voice that is in your head, and it needs to be, like, I'm not telling you to not listen to it at all. You know, just put it on the side for now. And try to be more courageous in pursuing this change and see what happens. Because you can always go back, you know, if you proceed in something and you don't like where it's going, you can always say, you know what, that's not for me. But for you to make that judgment before you even give it a chance, or before, let's say, because of fear, so you stop yourself from even pursuing it or from even experiencing it, that needs to be examined. Because also we have the Chariot. So whatever this is, it can take you far. But here's the thing. Are you really ready for this? Or are you afraid of the change? It's kind of interesting because you're a Sagittarius, so you should be okay with change. Unless you have fixed signs. Like earlier I said, you could have Leo in your chart, which can make you a little bit more grounded than other Sagittarians. Or maybe you have other fixed sign placements that keep you a little bit more rigid. Because behind the Chariot, we have the Tower. So this tells me that it could be something that you are not ready for. But the question is here, can you not prepare as you are doing? Does that make sense? I don't think it makes sense. So for example, sometimes we're not fully ready, but when we are in the action, we get ready. It's kind of like last minute thing, right? So let's say someone pushes you on the stage and you're like, I didn't even prepare a speech. But then you are under the spotlight. You either look stupid or say something, or, you know, kind of come up with something. That push is something that you need to do to yourself. Because the fear is going to keep you stagnant and off stage, and you will miss out. Because that speech could be the best thing that ever happens to you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Whatever this change is that has fear attached to it, it needs to be overcome by being more courageous. And even if you are courageous, being more courageous, okay? I don't know why I'm seeing, I don't know why I'm seeing a pregnant woman doing the last push. I don't know, it's so fucking random. But I heard last push, but then I saw a pregnant woman just pushing the last push. You know, the last push could be the, before the last push, she could be like, no, I can't do this. I don't wanna give birth. No, I don't wanna do it. Keep it inside. But then the last push, it can be frightening or it can be hard. But it's actually what's gonna create that change, that new life, that new stage, that new chapter, that, you know what I mean? So, push! The last push, okay? We have a lot of major arcanas here. We have the moon, the sun, the Chariot. And you know, partly about this, there is faith here, especially with the moon. When you get the moon, there is an element of faith. So it's kind of like telling you, do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in what you are capable of? Because this requires of you to believe in yourself before you see it. You know, believing is seeing. And the ones that know how important believing is in order for them to see, know exactly how to manifest and know exactly how to alchemize situations to work in their favor. Okay? Because most people are like, I'm gonna believe it when I see it. But an alchemizer, someone that knows how to manifest, someone that is in touch with their spirituality, their faith, their belief, they know that believing is seeing, and it's way more powerful. It makes you powerful because you believe. And we're not talking about religions here. We're talking about you believing in yourself. Okay? This is not about worshiping idols. Okay. You're creepy. I know. I like it that way. But your is not written like that. So go take some English classes before you troll. Hey, Seven. I'm pushing myself. Good. Life is all about those pushes. Because, you know, like, if you don't push yourself, no one is going to push you. You can, like, here's the thing. You can listen to motivation speakers. You can listen to people telling you, hey, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. But what you need to develop is the discipline. Because if you become disciplined in whatever, like, let's say you just want to progress in life. If you become so hungry for knowledge, hungry for learning, you will automatically become unstoppable. You will be unfuckwithable, right? But if you constantly need motivation, motivation comes and goes. When it comes, it's great. When it goes, that's where things count. What happens when you don't have the motivation? These periods in your life count. Okay, so kind of like push yourself to be disciplined on the days that you don't feel like it. On the days where you're like, no, I don't want to do anything. Those are the days that count. Joy Williams, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate the support. All right. Yes, exactly, Matt. Exactly. Hi, Pierre. All right, let's see who's next. 2817, Leo. Leo, I did mention your sign in the Sagittarius. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, make sure you check the Sagittarius reading as well. So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. Let's see your next 48 hours. That's the Lovers that jumped out and fell. I take it as a sign for the ones that fall off the table. I take it as a sign. If I see the card before it falls, it's almost like a descriptive way of the cards talking. So that's the Lovers that fell off the table. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Let's see, what is this? Death in reverse. You know what I'm getting right away, Leo? This is a person that you have dealt with before, and they're going to have the same ass bullshit that they're going to try to play on you again. So this is a person that is attracted to you. This is a person that wants a piece of your ass, that wants to eat you out. But if you think that this person is going to return because they have changed, or that they, you know, want to fix things, want to be more serious with you, they want to change, you know, whatever happened between the two of you that broke you up, and you're thinking, oh my God, they've changed. No, they haven't. Same old, same old. Now, let me tell you something about this person that maybe you already know, but maybe it will be a confirmation for you. This person truly, truly wants to love you. It's something that they want to do, but incapable of. Do you know the difference? Let's say, let's use the analogy of the blind person. Let's say you have a blind person and they're like, I really want to see you. I really want to see you. And they can't because they're blind, right? So this is someone that is not capable of giving you what you require. But they really want to be with you. They really want to love you the way that you want to be loved, but they are not capable of being that for you. Even if they fake it, it will only be for a period of time that they try to maintain an energy that is not authentic. And after they get drained or run out of faking it, you see the version of them that is authentic, which you do not like. So I feel like this person wants to please you, wants to be the person that you want them to be, but they are not that person. So it's not fair for you, and it's not fair for them. But I do see that this person is insisting on being in your life. I do see that they insist on being in your life. And it's almost like when you don't talk to this person, they go away and recharge and try to be the person that you want them to be. And they come back with this persona. And then they run out of battery. And then you see them for who they are. You have a problem with that. You disconnect. I feel like you have had on and off with this person. On and off, on and off, on and off. They are not capable of being who you want them to be. So it's almost like this is a person that is trying to be someone that they're not, for your sake. And it's like, okay, nice gesture, but it's not gonna last. So how about we stop fucking around and go our separate ways? And they're like, no, come back. And they vacuum you back in, but they are still not the person that you want them to be. Do you understand? So someone here needs to be the bigger person and say, I'm not dealing with this anymore. And it's not going to be them. So it has to be you. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that it's not something that they can change. Or at least on a subconscious level won't change. So it's not, dead end. I do see that this person has good intentions, but having good intentions is not enough for you to have a successful connection. You either commit to that change because you want to change for yourself, because when you try to change for someone else, it's not going to last. Because you're doing it for them. So if the change is not deep enough for it to actually be permanent. So it's surface level. When it's surface level, it has a timer on it. When they run out of steam, when they run out of energy, the real them comes out. And that's the real them, that is the person that you have a problem with. Because when they fake shit, it's great. Right? And I don't think that this person is faking to manipulate you. They truly want to be that version of them that you want. But they are not capable of maintaining it. So I don't see this person as a bad person. But you need to be the bigger person and tell them, hey, I'm not playing this game no more. It's over. Don't come back. And if they insist on coming back, keep rejecting them until they say, okay, you're not going to accept me back ever, so I'm just not going to even try. Now, if you are emotionally attached to this person, Maybe you will fall for it because you want to fall for it. You want to fall for the games. I mean, I don't really want to call them games because I don't think this person is playing a game on you. But you kind of need to understand that this person is not going to be the person that you want them to be. You could be seeing their potential, but they don't see it in themselves. And there is this saying, most of the time we see the potential in others because it's what we choose, or it's what we would do if we were in their shoes. So just because you see their potential doesn't mean that this person will, ever. You know? Sometimes people are okay with the type of person they are. And they don't see a need for change. And they won't change. That's their choice. Free will and all. Okay? They can have Scorpio in their chart. If they have Scorpio in their chart and they don't want to change, bitch, they will never change. If a Scorpio doesn't want to change, good luck. They're never going to change. Whew. Hang on, where's that card? Alright. Sir, Morocco. Hi. Ugh, controlling, jealous, and paranoid. Oh my God. Ew. Fox, I don't know what you said, but hey, we're speaking English here. Mia bella principessa. We're gonna do Aries next. I'm glad you like it, Tracy. Hey, Jazzy. All right, let's do Aries. Aries, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours, baby. Let's see your next 48 hours. Let's see. Hang on, cat hair. It's on my face. Okay, let's see. Who is this player? Huh? I mean, they don't have to be a player, but I do see that this person has many options. Many options. They have their eyes on you. You know, you make this person so nervous, even though they could appear confident. They have so many options. They could be attractive, charming, whatever else, confident. Not with you, though. Not with you. They might drop you a hint or make a move towards you, but it's not going to be Let me explain how this person is going to make a move on you, okay? They're going to drop hints. They're going to give you something that could have a double meaning. For example, they could be like, let me see if I can think of an example. They could be like, instead of saying, I have a crush on you, or I really like you, they might say, I really enjoy being around you. That can mean many things, right? Like, think about it. It can mean you're just a good person, you're a nice person, or that they really like you, right? So they're going to say something that has double meaning to ensure their safety. So that if you say, for example, oh my God, I see you like a brother, or I see you like a sister, they're going to be, whew, thank God I didn't ask you out, because then you will have to reject me. And I don't want to be there. So they're going to give you a hint where they tell you, hey, I like you, but it's not going to be direct. It's going to be something that they say that will have double meaning. It can mean many things. But what they really want to say is that they like you. Okay? I do see that this person is nervous around you. Even though they have all the freaking options that they have around them, you seem to be the one that makes them nervous. You know, I don't see this person as someone that is inexperienced, or they rarely go out, or they rarely date. I see them active. I see them like they don't have a problem when it comes to talking to someone. It's like very confident, very charming. But when it comes to you, there is something that just I don't know how to explain it. It almost feels like something tightens, maybe their anus. Something just gets a little bit tight. And they're like, oh shit, I don't know if I can say it. I don't know. There's something about your eyes, Aries. Maybe this person falls when they look at you, when you make eye contact with them. It's almost like you can see through them, and it makes them so nervous. It's so interesting what I'm getting. Do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that this person, you remind them of someone when they were younger that they had a huge crush on, but they never had the balls or the guts to say anything. So there is almost like a trauma attached to this. Let's say, you know, when I'm literally seeing like a younger age, you know, when you are like, let's say 15, 16, 17, you know, that stupid age where you have a crush on someone, but you don't even dare to say anything because, oh my God, right? You remind them of someone that they had a huge crush on, but they never said anything. And, you know, life happened, they grew older, and that never happened, obviously. Whether it's because they are underage or whatever, never happened. But then you come along and you remind them of that person. So it's almost like they became that younger version of themselves where they had zero experience. Do you know what I mean? When someone reminds you of a younger age, you act like it as well. You start to behave like your younger version. Kind of like when people say, oh my God, it's like teenage love. It's giving that vibe. So don't be fooled that this person is charming and confident. You could be observant of this person. You could be like, this person is very charming, very observant, very thoughtful, very handsome, beautiful, whatever. And you could be thinking, especially if you have a crush on them too, you could be thinking, why are they not approaching me? Why are they not saying anything? It's because you are the exception. Some people feel more confident with people that they are, you know, yes, attracted to, but nothing nervous or nothing, it's not nerve-wracking. Do you know what I mean? And then there is this one person where you start to sweat bullets, and it doesn't matter if you are confident or not. You just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's that vibe. They have a humongous crush on you. And what's going to happen here, especially in the 48 hours, is that this person is going to drop hints and double meaning things. You know, they could say something that has a double meaning, so that if you perceive it as flirting, then you will flirt back. They're like, okay, now it's time to take the next step. But if you say like, oh, thank you so much, you're so nice, and you don't really give them the impression that you want more, they'll be like, okay, that was like close. So they don't want to be rejected, nor do they want to be stagnant. So they're going to say something, so pay attention. Okay? And let me tell you, just being in their energy, like my blood is boiling. Like I'm hot, I'm warm. So I feel like when this person is near you, they are sweating, nervous. You know, they could be blushing. Because if you touch me right now, it's almost like I have a fever. All right. Whew. I need to cool down. I need to cool down. Casually TI's trauma dumping. Baby, if someone humiliated you, why are you even thinking about them? Anyways, go cry. Maybe it will help. No, well, I didn't see anything about trust. But hey, you know, like, think about it this way. Trust is earned, so if you are dealing with someone, it doesn't matter who they are. What type of person are they? When they're dealing with you, what is the behavior like? Use your discernment. Because some people that have options will abuse that and, you know, be players or whatever. Some people have options, but it's not like it's something that will dictate their character. So it depends. When you're dealing with a person, open your eyes, watch their behavior, and don't let the signs you know, especially if you like this person. Let's say you have a crush on someone. Most of the time people will see the signs, red flags, behaviors they don't like, but they will overlook them. Stay neutral. Watch the person's behavior. Or you can pay for my flight and I will be the third wheel in your date and I will watch them for you. How about that? I think that can be arranged for the right price. What do you want me to do? It'll be like sitting in the corner. I'll probably scare them away, but Hi, Mara. Didn't catch it. Did I? Yeah. All right, so we finished ether and fire. We're gonna do earth next. Yeah, you know, let me tell you something about trust. Once you break it, it is harder to regain than a broken heart. Let's say someone breaks your heart. That's easier to heal from than trusting them again. So for example, if someone breaks your heart, it's like, okay, fine, okay, we're healing, we're moving on. But if someone is returning and they want to regain that trust, good luck. Good luck. There will always be this sound or this voice that tells you, you cannot trust this bitch. When someone breaks your trust, just break up with them. Just be done with it. Don't be like, I'm gonna stay for love. I'm gonna stay for, they're gonna change. Don't even bother. Because even if they really change, you will never trust them 100%. Never. So cut the ties there and then. It's like, okay, you broke my trust. It's done. It's over. The relationship is dead. It cannot be regained, not 100%. You will always have this paranoia. It's like, oh, they're going to do something, even when they don't. All right. Virgo. Virgo, let's see. Virgo, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. Let's see your next 48 hours. Okay. Wow, what? What are you up to, Virgo? Bitch, what are you manifesting? You literally have all major arcanas. You know, for the all signs, if you guys don't know, all my readings are 3 cards, unless more cards come out. But my initial, like whenever I do all signs, it's always 3 cards. And all of your cards are major arcanas. And let me tell you, the High Priestess, the Magician, and the Star. What the fuck are you up to? Because whatever you're doing, keep doing it. In fact, I do see that you have been doing this for a while. So maybe in the next 48 hours, you will hear some news, or you will see the result of your manifestation, or you will see the manifestation physically, or the physical manifestation of what you've been working on. Like, I feel like you could be doing like spell work as well. I'm not sure if this is in regard to someone or in general about your life. Or if it's just alchemy where you know how energy works, therefore you utilize that to bring favorable situations to your life. Because whatever you're doing, you come across as someone that knows what they're doing. I don't think you're someone that is amateur or that doesn't know what they're doing. Okay, let's just clarify that. Because I feel like you're a Virgo that is in touch with spirituality or energetic work. Like, you know how energy works. You could have Pisces or Gemini or Aquarius in your chart. Your next 48 hours is about physical manifestation of what you've been manifesting. It's a physical representation of what you've been trying to get in your life. Whatever this is, it's going to make you feel unstoppable, the star. You know, you're going to feel like you are one of a kind. There's no one as powerful as you because of the manifestation coming to life. I don't know why I'm getting this, and I can't even remember the name, but you know, I think it's in Adam's Family, where, or is it something else? I don't know, but it's where a doctor brings a monster to life. Frankenstein or some shit like that. And it's almost like you do the impossible. So you might even have people asking you, how the fuck did you do it? Is it Frankenstein? Yes, Frankenstein. So you will do something, especially if other people will be able to see it, or it's something that you can't even, you know, keep private. So it's in your face. Everybody will see it. You know, I don't know if you're going to win the fucking lottery or if something big is going to land in your life, but it feels like other people, if you cannot hide it, at least, they will ask you, like, how did you do it? Teach us, master, teach us. And you might, you know, want to teach it if that's something you want to do. But this is the result of your manifestations. Whatever that you've been putting your energy towards, this is the result of it. And you know, I want to say that there is a method here. So this is either spell work or a method as in, like, you could be really good with observation, analytical work, that you know how you got this. And so I see you repeating this pattern, or you will repeat this method. So do you know what I mean? Again, with the Frankenstein example that I gave you, it's like a scientist that found a way to bring something to life, right? And so you will have this method. You might even write a book about or teach people about, or you will want to do it again just to prove it to yourself again. So this isn't like a coincidence or it happened by chance or a happy accident. There is a method behind this. So it's a specific Virgo, okay? If this is you, baby, I see that this experiment of yours will be successful. Major arcanas as well. Let me tell you, this is something that you are meant to do. You know, this is something that was on your path to begin with. And you were just so intuitive and in touch with your spirituality or your spiritual work that you tapped into this. So I don't think nothing about this reading is a coincidence. I mean, I believe nothing is a coincidence, but nothing about this energy is like by chance. I just fell here, you know? None of it. Feels very intentional, very calculating, very analytical, which is kind of Virgo-like. Alrighty, interesting. Whew. Virgo country thing? Is there a difference between a city Virgo and a country Virgo? Lydia, welcome to Zodiac. What? Have you gone? Like you as a citizen? What does that even mean? What am I missing? Wait, so 1, 2, 3 also said when the country Virgo hits the city, they are absolutely different. What does that even mean? Oh, you guys may be onto something here. Greetings, France. Je parle français un peu. Je m'appelle Jeannon. That's it. That's as far as I go. That's my extra credits in my bachelor's. I did French. What? No, I can't remember more. That's it. All right, Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Taurus, I have a reading for you coming up after the live stream. Stay tuned for that as well. So, let's see, Taurus. Your next 48 hours. That was quick. It's almost like, it's like, come on, bitch. Tell us what's gonna happen. Okay. Taurus, I see you shitting where you eat. Now, let me explain. I feel like this is a workplace, university, since we talked about university. This is like a place where you go often there, okay? And you're gonna fuck with someone over there. Like you're gonna get involved with someone from that place. And let me tell you, other people will be involved. Now, I don't know how other people will be involved, but there will be talk. Now, I do see that this can actually go somewhere serious. I do see that this connection can go somewhere serious. So you might have the intention to be involved with this person because you're attracted to them, they're attracted to you. And you're thinking, oh, you know, it's just for fun. Don't be surprised if this fun turns into marriage. I'm not saying it's 48 hours marriage. No, I'm saying that at some point, you two will get serious. Because I see that the connection between the two of you is fire. And you know what I feel like? I feel like when you sleep with this person is when you realize that they are the one. I don't know. I mean, sometimes that's how it happens, right? Like, it's not when you're talking, and it's not when you're dating, and it's not when you know, kind of get to know each other. It's when you fuck. It's when you fuck, you will know this is it. So the sexual compatibility between the two of you is gonna make you think, yeah, this is it. I shouldn't look further. This is it. I want you forever. The fuck will be that good. And I say fuck, but I feel like it's more like a lovemaking. You and this person, oh, what? You're gonna be, yeah. You're gonna explore each other. Like, I feel like the sex between the two of you is not going to be just physical. It's going to be emotional. Maybe someone will cry after they come. I don't know, you know? Or it's going to be emotional and spiritual. So you're going to feel like your bodies are ascending to the astral and you're going to be fucking there. And then after you come down. It's like, where the fuck did we just go? And that's when you know they are the one. So no biggie. No biggie. They can have Gemini in their chart. We have Taurus here. You could have Taurus, or they could have Taurus as well. I mean, you obviously have Taurus, but they can have Taurus as well. So Gemini, Taurus. It's so interesting because I feel like I said that in your main reading as well. Was it Gemini or something else? I don't know. But I remember saying specifically they could have Taurus as well in their chart. So maybe this energy is the energy I tapped into earlier. Not sure. I can't even remember how your reading was like. You know, I don't know if it's good, bad. But I remember saying that specific part. That they could have Taurus in their chart as well. I feel like the people around you, if this is a workplace, let's say, your colleagues will be happy for you. And they're going to tease you a little bit. It's like, ooh, Taurus, Taurus. So how was it? And you're going to be kind of like, it was good. I don't think that you will get into too much detail. I don't think that you will want to talk about this person in that way. You know, when people fuck someone and they're like, oh, let me tell you all about it. It's not going to be like that. I feel like once you and this person get intimate, sexual, you're going to just know that they are the one. That's what I'm getting. Have fun. Have fun. Yes, Joanne. I'm always doing private readings. Personal readings I do on Sundays, publicly. Private readings are just between me and the client. Do you know what I mean? It's different. Tracy, why my dog are staring at spirits and their heads are wobbling around? Wobbling around. It's because the spirits are playing catch with the dogs. It's like, where's the ball? Hang on, I need to change my vape. I need to change my babe. Oh yeah. Whew. Joanne, just go to the website and check for yourself. Let's see who's next. 108. Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Capricorn, you also have a reading coming up after the live stream. Stay tuned for that. Let's see what we have for you. So, next 48 hours for Capricorn. Okay. Okay, I mean, there's not much happening here, Capricorn, huh? Same grind, different day. You know, you could be wondering about where you are at life. You could be wondering, like, is this it? I wake up and do these things and go back to bed, especially if this is work related, especially if this is in regard to your goals and, you know, in regard to your work, career, perhaps. You could be thinking, is this it? Is this my life? I feel like this is trying to say that this is a phase. This is not a mistake. It's almost like if you feel like this, your life is kind of like slow or it's repetitive, it's on purpose. Now, I don't know if Saturn Daddy is punishing you for something. Maybe with the freaking beeping. But it feels like your patience is being tested. Your faith is being tested. Your resilience is being tested. Your determination. Are you gonna give up, bitch? Are you gonna give up? Oh, you wanna give up? Like it feels like there is pressure on you deliberately. You need to understand that this is a continuation for a progress that you're being put through for a reason. So if you are thinking, I should just give up, or I should just change something, I should just I don't know, take a risk and fuck it all, I'm gonna quit this job and just go hiking or whatever else, or go traveling, don't do it. Don't do it, especially if you get the urge out of nowhere because you're thinking, I've had enough. Don't do it. Do some breath work, do some meditation. I feel like you need to get in touch with your intuition as well, because the answers are there. You could be not connecting with your higher self enough. Because this reading feels more like advice rather than something happening, something different. Because you could be wondering, it's like, what's going to be different? Because I'm sick of it. I'm doing the same thing over and over again. Surely this isn't it. It's not it. It's a phase. Everything in life is in phases. Okay, your phase here is grind. Keep trying to show up. Keep showing up, okay? This is not the time to give up. Because all that you've done so far, don't let that go to waste. Because I do see that you've been investing a lot of time, effort in this. And you're like, what's the point? Is there something that's going to come out of it? It's not necessarily a physical outcome that you're looking for here. It's more about character building. So like I said, maybe Saturn Daddy is giving you a hard time because the expectations of you are higher than the others. That's the Capricorn life, huh? Now, I'm not saying that your life will be always like this. I'm saying this is a phase. And you know, when things are tough, that is when we really need to tap into our faith, right? Because it's these times that we become doubtful. It's these times that we become like a little bit questioning things, questioning the purpose. What is the point? But you need to stay. You need to stay on this. You need to keep going, is what I want to say. It will make sense once you come out of this, and it will make sense once you see the point of why this happened this way. Okay? But you know, like maybe you are on the long way, but the long way is what is going to make you the type of person that you need to be when things do get tough. So sometimes people look for the shortcuts, but they miss out on the lessons that you will learn on the long way. So I want to say persevere in this. It will make sense eventually. And there is always a point. Remember that. So when things don't make sense, it's okay. You don't have to know everything. Just keep going. You can have Pisces in your chart. I feel like I really want to say this, Capricorn. Get in touch with your higher self, because you need to be able to connect to your higher self in order to understand why you're going through situations, or why you're going through a phase like this. Okay? So I want to say listen better. Alrighty. Tracy Shepherd, thank you for the super chat. And thanks for the support. Yeah, water signs are, we're gonna be a while until we get there. We're gonna get there though. We always do. Leanda, what's up? Well, I love white woman with braces. That's what you get for that comment. All right, so ether, fire, earth, done. We're gonna do air next in a second. I need a breather. I am on TikTok, yeah. On TikTok, my readings are short and sweet and whatever comes out. They're different from the YouTube. It's kind of like TikTok short spam. You know, people on TikTok have like a little bit of a short spam thing going on. They can't stay more than 3 minutes, more than 2 minutes, if that. So they're very short readings. When are you coming to Texas? I will at some point. I'm gonna wait for the crazy, I'm gonna wait for US to be less crazy. I'm definitely gonna wait until, you know, US sorts out their politics first, you know, because I don't want to get in trouble. You know me. I can easily get in trouble if I don't stay away. I really like the places in US that I feel called to visit is Arizona specifically. I don't know what type of alien invited me to Arizona, but there is like an entity that wants me to go to Arizona. I don't know why. I feel like if I go to Arizona, I'm gonna have an encounter. I just know it. I don't know why. Okay. Arizona. Okay. And Texas, I really want to go because I'm curious about the culture and the cowboy hats and the accent. I really want to go for the culture. And what else? Where? California, because it's kind of like 420 friendly. I think everybody is chill over there. So we'll see. Arizona is lame as fuck. That's probably why shit happens. You know, let me tell you something. You will find the most encounters in lame as fuck places. Entities of all kinds go to places that are not busy. They want to go to lame as fuck because they don't want to be exposed. But there is something about Arizona that's been calling to me since I was in my 20s. Don't know why. It's dry very hot, yeah. Yeah, they have nice scenery, yeah. Damn, Texas that good. Never wanted to leave Texas. I sat in a portal? What does that mean? Phoenix, you wearing a cowboy hat? Sabrina. See? Spiritual. So interesting. What type of spiritual though? What happened that was spiritual? I feel like if I go to Arizona, something will happen. I know it. And I'm talking about an encounter. Whether it's spiritual or alien, I don't know. You like busy places? Yeah, not me. All the cities I don't want to visit. Like around the world, I am not in the mood, or I don't really care for cities. I don't really care for cities. The only city that I really make an exception for is Berlin. Berlin is my type of city. It's cold, filled with hot men. That's it. That's Berlin for you. And really good beer. Like, I don't drink beer, but Berlin beer, they call it Berliner for a good reason. Yeah, Sabrina, I know what you mean now. Yeah, I know what you mean. Caribbean. Yes. Fuck yes. Never been. I want to. There's so many places I want to go to, guys. We'll go when the time is right. Alright, let's see. Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. Wow. You're going to receive good news, Aquarius. Wait, was there a flipped card? Okay, good news coming your way. This is like fun, lighthearted. So this could be like an invite to a party. Yeah, interesting because we are in the weekend, right? So this could be like a party, this could be like an invite to somewhere, maybe you didn't plan it, it's spontaneous. Go, go, go. Even if you made plans, but you're thinking, I just want to chill, I don't want to go anywhere. Don't cancel, go. Go, you will not regret it. Because I see fun times. We literally have a lot of like bright orange, yellow colors here. We have the sun, Four of Wands, Page of Wands, and Knight of Wands. A lot of fun. Don't miss out on invites. Don't miss out on parties. Don't miss out on plans you made. That's what I'm going to say. Okay? I see a lot of laughing, dancing, good news, good vibes. You might meet someone interesting, actually. So if you're single and looking, I feel like you might meet someone interesting from this spontaneous invite. Okay? And I feel like I don't think it's just one person that you will vibe with. I feel like this is a group of people, could be even strangers. You know, let's say you decide to go out on your own. You will have fun still. Do you know what I mean? So for example, if your friend canceled out and, you know, they're like, I don't really want to go. Don't cancel just because your friend canceled. Go anyway. Do you know what I mean? Next 48 hours, any invite, anything spontaneous happens, go with it. Go with it. Because it will be worth it. And I feel like this is the type of fun that will stay with you as well. You know, like there are memories that will be created here. I don't know why I'm getting tattoo. Maybe you will get tattoo. Don't, I mean, hey, if it makes you happy, do it. But don't be getting tattoos while you're drunk or some shit like that. I don't know. But I feel like you will have a lot of fun, okay? You will have a lot of fun. Maybe you will get matching tattoos, uh, who knows, with a fucking stranger that you met 2 hours ago. Who knows? Something spontaneous like this. But it's all good vibes. It's all like good energy. It's fun. So don't miss out, okay? Don't miss out. Especially if you are the lazy type. Especially if you are like, I'm just gonna chill at home, eat my favorite food, or eat and sleep and chill. Don't. At least not the next 48 hours. That's it. It's not that serious. 48 hours. Be spontaneous. And go, go, go. Okay, you can have Leo in your chart. So moon, rising, or stellium. That's it. That was short. Thank you for Aquarius. All right. Let's see who's next. Gemini. Gemini sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. Let's see. Gemini. Okay. This is someone that you have rejected, and they're kind of spying on you, stalking you, and they're gonna try to make a move on you. Now, if this is someone you rejected, and it goes without saying that you need to be rejecting this person again. Or you need to be careful, because I feel like if this person is going to be around you, I don't know, just be careful. I'm not really getting good vibes from this person. Because even though they know that you don't want to deal with them, they're still going to insist on making a move on you. You know, this person doesn't know the word no, which makes it a little bit concerning, you know, especially if this is someone that tried to be with you sexually, but you rejected them, but they're still insisting. You know what I'm getting, Gemini? This person is going to show up in a place where it will seem as an accident, meaning that you will be going somewhere and they will be there. And you could be thinking, oh, what are you doing here? And they'll be, well, I just happen to be here. They're stalking you. They will deliberately orchestrate, like, meeting you by accident. If this person tells you, hey, let's go somewhere, don't go. I don't know why I want to say that. If this person tells you, hey, let's go back to my place, or let me show you this thing, don't go. Don't go. I don't know. I don't trust this person one bit. Because this is the type of person that will slip something in your drink. because you said no, so they're going to try other ways. Do you understand? So you need to be careful around this person. If they tell you, hey, let's go somewhere else, don't. It's kind of like, this reminds me of an investigator that says, never go to a second place with predators. This feels like a fucking predator. Let me tell you, let me just clarify that for you. It feels like this is a person that is not going to take a no for an answer. And so they're going to try something else. Be careful. I don't give a fuck if this person is polite. I don't give a fuck if this person is attractive. Okay? I don't care. If you said no to this person, they are not respecting that. They're still stalking you, spying on you, and they're going to try something else. Like, okay, so you said no, so now I'm going to have to do something else. Do something else. What does that even fucking mean? Do you know what I mean? So just because you said no doesn't mean that they're going to give up. So you need to be careful. Don't trust this person with anything. Not a drink, not a food, not going to their place, not going to your place, not going to a private place. I don't care. Not even their car. Don't get in the car. What is this? What the fuck is this? So if you see this person by accident, just know it is not by accident. And if they say anything, it's like, let's go do this and that, they say, no, I'm busy, fuck off. No, no, N-O. N-O is a sentence, complete sentence. No. I don't think this person will stop stalking you anytime soon as well. So, I don't know who this is, but you need to protect yourself and be careful. Be vigilant around this person. This person cannot be trusted. And I feel like when you rejected this person, your intuition told you not to trust this person. So stay in touch with your intuition. This person is creepy. Like, this person is a creep, not creepy, you know? I don't want to give them too much credit. They're a creep. Ew. Yes, Penny, we finished. Taurus, you are late to the party. Braden Hernandez, shut your fucking mouth. Put your mouth up your mom's a-hole. That's where you really want to go, right? What? If she tried to sacrifice me? What's that even mean? Hey Ange, yes, we finished Virgo. We are on air signs. Ether, fire, earth, done. We're gonna do, who's next? Let's do the next one. We're gonna do Libra next. Libra. Interesting, Libra. Wait, what? Your timing is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's missing the 2. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. Let's see. Libra. Okay, let me pull one more card. We'll talk about it. Whoa, maybe not one more. Okay, let's see. You're gonna get a gift from someone that hurt you. Oh my God. So you had a fight with this person, or you stopped talking to them, and they're like, they're gonna come with a gift, you know, someone that is gonna come to you and they're not gonna be empty-handed. And it's like, Libra, truce. I got you this gift. So they're gonna try to be on your good side again. I feel like this person wants to clear the air with you. They know they did something wrong. Okay, so if you are wondering if they are remorseful, yes, I do see that this person is feeling a little bit guilty, a little bit shameful. And they do have regret, okay? And they have been thinking about apologizing to you, coming to you and clearing the air for a while. And so in the next 48 hours, I see that this person is going to show up. It's like, hey, Libra, I get you this thing. Can we talk? That's the vibe. They can have Pisces in their chart. You know, I just want to say that this gift of theirs will be thoughtful. Might not be expensive, but it's going to be thoughtful. You know, they want to make you feel like I was thinking about you. So it could be something you like or something that you said you wanted. Sneeze. So they're gonna bring you something that they know that is gonna give you the impression that they were listening or that they care. They want your forgiveness. This gift, this approach, they want your forgiveness. So they know that they've done something wrong. I'm not saying that you are innocent. Maybe you did something wrong as well. I'm not saying that, you know, they're just the one that did something wrong, because I do see a heated argument. I do see that you and this person, you both were upset, angry perhaps. I feel like you both said some things, okay? But they understand their part in it. They understand that they did something wrong. So that you're getting an apology with a gift. And they have been wanting to say this for a while. I do see that this person is not just going to apologize. They want to reconnect as well. So it's not about just, hey, I'm sorry, bye. It's more like, hey, I'm sorry, let's reconnect again, okay? So whatever this is, whether a friend or romantic interest, an ex, or someone you dated for a while, it could be even family, where they did something wrong, they want to apologize. So it doesn't have to be romantic, it doesn't have to be about love. It's someone that wronged you in some ways. You had an argument, and they're coming in with an apology and a gift, okay? I feel like this gift of theirs, it's kind of like to make their return a little bit more easier to swallow, if that makes sense. It feels like, it's like, hey, I put thought in this. You know what I mean? It's kind of rude if you don't accept it. So they're not going to come empty-handed, because they want to show you that they really care. And like I said, this gift is going to be thoughtful. Alrighty. Whew. Accepting all cash. Katie. Katie, you naughty. Well done. Katie, you naughty. He doesn't know I slept his friend either. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. We just finished air signs. We're gonna do water next. Oh my god, where's the cat hair coming from? It's all over my face. I think it's on my clothes and I keep touching my face. What is Leo? Leo is a zodiac sign. Who doesn't know about zodiacs? Alex, you need a lot of you need to do some research, baby. Leo is fire. Leo is a fire sign. Harsh, I see you spamming the chat with that question. I'm from the moon. I'm from the moon. I mean, I've literally lived on the moon at some point. People think I'm joking. I did live on the moon for some time. Moonchild, yes. Alright. Let's do water. I feel like I'm running through the signs, but I'm just warm. Pisces. Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. Let's see. Did something flip here? All right, let's see. Pisces, pay attention to your dreams, okay? Because you're gonna get a dream about a person that is not telling the truth. You're gonna get a dream. 48 hours, okay? You're gonna get a dream about a person that is not telling the truth about who they are. More specifically, it feels like they are lying about something that they have. So, for example, this person could be telling you, I own this house around the corner, but they actually own the shed of that house. Do you know what I mean? There's something being exaggerated here because this person wants to impress you. Now, I do feel like this person thinks that you deserve better, like you are someone that deserves better. This is why they're lying, but it's still lying nonetheless. So even though it's sad that this person thinks that they need to lie in order to impress you, it's still something that people do to impress the person that they like or the person that they want to impress, okay? So I'm not sure if this is a love interest, romantic interest, most likely to be, but they are lying. And what you would call white lies, you know, they want to impress you. But still, that does not excuse them lying, right? So you're going to receive dreams. I feel like your spirit guides don't like this person. I feel like your spirit guides don't like this person. So maybe your spirit guides will put it in a dream for you to receive that this person is not who they say they are. It feels like this message is telling you, when you receive this dream, you might tell yourself, maybe it's just a dream, maybe it's not that big of a deal, maybe it's fear-induced. It's not. The dream is actually the reality, and the reality is a dream. So interesting, right? So the reality of this person that you are interacting with is false, and the dream that you will receive about them is the truth. They can have Aquarius in their chart. Whatever they're telling you they have, maybe they have like a friction of it, but they are definitely exaggerating it. So, for example, again, it feels like this is in regard to something physical, like material possessions. For example, this person could tell you, I have, I don't know, 100K in my bank account, in my savings account, whatever. And they have $10. they have $100 maybe. They're rich. You know what I mean? Like it feels, it's something stupid like that. There's no reason for them to lie. But their excuse is that they really like you and they really want to impress you. But here's the thing. When people lie about small things, just know that they will be comfortable to lie about the big things as well. Okay? So when people lie about the small things, just keep in mind that they are most likely going to lie about the big things. Because if you're gonna lie about the stupid shit, then what if something big happens? Of course you're gonna fucking lie, right? There is that. Whew. Harsh, stop spamming the chat. Like, I don't need to read your comment a few times. 100 times. Hi, Sandy. My tummy have been summoned. Did you hear that? The audacity. I mean, I say the audacity, but I haven't eaten anything yet. Sneeze. No sneeze. Are you guys like that as well? Like, I eat only once a day. Are you guys like that? I like to eat after I do everything. So for example, if I want to do something during the day, I need to do all of this first, like my work, my errands, whatever, and then eat the last thing, because I don't want to eat and then do more things. Are you guys the same? It's probably not the best thing to do, but you know, fasting is good for your body. It's good if you have parasites, you know, like, because when you're always feeling hungry, it's the parasite that want the food. So if you want to detox the parasites, especially because you don't know what they put in our food these days, fasting is the best way to get rid of them. And you know, there is something, like a scientific study was done. Your brain works better without food in your tummy. Did you know that? And it's true. When I eat food, my brain is slower. Don't want to do anything. You call it like food coma or something like that? Mentalist? What? Mentalist? I have high cortisol, so that doesn't work for me. Really? I thought the opposite of that is true. Scientists say that if you have low cortisol, you eat more. If you have high cortisol, you eat less. You know, Fox, you're right. I used to do juices, protein shakes. I don't like protein shakes, but as long as it's like vegetables or fruit. Like, I don't like the powder protein things because there's so many things in that are bad for your body. But if it's like real food and you turn it into a protein shake, perfect. Actually, I need to do that. I need to start doing that. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I don't know why I stopped. Alright, let's see. Scorpio. Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. Let's see your next 48 hours. Scorpio. Let's see. Who got this card? I think he was Gemini. You could have Gemini in your chart. You are dealing with someone that has Virgo or Scorpio in their chart. This is someone that you disconnected from. So this is an ex, someone you dated, maybe a friend. But, you know, I don't want to really say a friend because it feels like you were involved with this person sexually. Or maybe, let's say, romantically, if not sexually. I do see that this person wants to be back in your life, Scorpio. So even though things ended between you and this person, they want to reignite this connection. When I say reignite, I don't feel like this person is the same. So what I'm trying to say, when you disconnected from this person, they were like their person, like the person that they are. When they return to you, there's something that has changed about this person. So maybe they have changed their life a little bit and they're trying again, meaning that they're like, hey, Scorpio, I've changed. Look at me, all changed. But you know, I see that this person's intention is to reconnect with you because they miss you. Now, obviously, most reconnections is based on that, but it feels sexual. It feels like they miss you in the sense they either miss the sex or they miss your body, miss your face, miss touching you, miss being close to you. There is intimacy. whether it is sexual or not, because intimacy can be sexual or not. Intimacy can be emotional, right? So it feels like they have worked on themselves and they're trying to come back and impress you with that change. Because I feel like this person knows that if they came back to you the same way that they were before, that you will just say no or reject them. So they know that. So this is why this person is coming to you with something different. And you know, this different is not necessarily something deeply different. It could be even physically different. They could have done something with their body. They could have had a glow up. They could have changed their hair for all I know, and they think that is going to make a difference. Maybe it will, who knows? But it feels like this change is not necessarily a deep change. It's not like they are a different person now, but they have changed something about them. And they're coming back to see if you will accept them with this change of theirs. It's almost like they want to show off in a way. It's like, hey, I've changed. What do you think? I do sense that this person is proud of this change. So, for example, Scorpio, if this person comes to you and says, are you noticing something about me? Are you noticing something different about me? I want you to say, no. You look exactly the same. Just to make them sweat bullets. Even if you notice something, stay toxic. I'm joking, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like this person is kind of proud of this change and they want to see what you think about it. You know, I want to say as well, despite everything that happened between the two of you, they still have a place in their heart for you. Like there is this respect. They see you as someone that is worthy. They see you as someone that if they are not in contact with, or if they are not in touch with, they're missing out. Because you are someone that everybody would want to be with, or everybody would be stupid to not see that being with you is a good thing. Do you know what I mean? So you have this place. They put you a little bit on a pedestal there. Maybe they even look up to you. And they're coming back with a change. It's kind of like a child. It's like, hey, mommy, look. It's kind of like that. I'm not saying that this person is childish, but it does come across as a little bit immature type of individual here. I do see attraction here. This is why I say that this person is not a friend or family. This is definitely a romantic interest, an ex, or someone you dated. Even if it didn't last for long. And they have Scorpio or Virgo in their chart. Stop wasting time on tarot, even though you are wasting your time on tarot. That's a little bit of a contradicting statement right there. It's like, why are you wasting time on tarot then if you want people to stop wasting time on tarot? Huh? You seem butthurt. Did you not get the reading that you wanted from a reader? That's why you turned. Don Devon, do you know how to cook? Yes. Are you homeless? Because I don't mind doing charity from time to time. Cooking for the homeless. I like to help the homeless. Are you homeless by any chance? Nida. What? Wait, Nida said, do you love it when you mistake a fruit fly for a flea and have mild panic attack for a split second? I don't know what type of fruit fly you have or what type of flea you have, but if a flea is looking like a fruit fly, you have a big problem. Because what the fuck? Yeah, exactly my thought. Exactly. What the fuck? Is a fruit flea a thing? You guys are piss takers. Nisa, that's so sad. I get it. It can be embarrassing, but hey, you know, there is always a way to make more money. You don't like being poor? Change your life. Everybody will be poor if they don't want to change anything about their life. Okay? Yes, we have Taurus and Capricorn readings coming up after the live stream. All right, so let's do the last sign of the water signs. And then I'm going to upload those readings and eat and wherever. Cancer. Cancer sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see your next 48 hours. You came here to give me more hair to swallow. So kind of you. Let's see, Cancer, 48 hours. I see you getting in an argument with a friend, Cancer. They can have Pisces in their chart. And you know, I want to say that this friend could, like, if you want to keep this friend, avoid arguing with them because they're going through something and they're going to take it out on you. So try, I mean, if you want to, of course, to give them some slack, you know, like, I feel like if you feel like this person is gonna try to pick on you, argue with you, just try to avoid it. Because if you entertain it, if you argue back, it's gonna keep on escalating and escalating and escalating, and this friendship will be no more. Because I feel like this person is taking something out on you, like they've had a bad day, let's say, and they're gonna take it out on you. So if you give a fuck about this friend, and if you want to give them a little bit of a leeway, don't argue with them. Because if you argue with them, you're gonna break up this friendship. Because it's gonna keep on escalating. You're gonna say something, they're gonna say something that is irrelevant, and then you're like, oh wow, okay, and you're gonna talk back, and it's going to be, this friendship is going to be over. So it's kind of like giving you a warning. It's like, be careful. This friend is going to go through something. Don't take them too seriously. Don't take the things that they say to you to heart. And if you can avoid arguing with them, tell them, hey, you know, go for a walk, or, you know, let's clear the air, or let's go for a walk. Let's not talk. Let's calm down a little bit and talk later. Something like that. Because the reason why this person will argue with you is nothing to do with you. They're going to take it out on you. There's a difference. They're going to vent. But instead of saying, oh, I'm going through something, listen to me, support me, they're going to be argumentative. And it's not even your fucking fault. So I don't know what you want to do with this friend. Maybe you want to be like, okay, if they want to argue with me because they're upset because of something else, I'm going to tell them what time it is. If you want to do that, hey, it's your friend. But it's going to result in this friendship being over. You're going to disconnect. You're not, at least for some time. Because I see that this friendship could be over if you entertain this or if you engage in this argument. Because it's going to get spicy. You're going to say something, they're going to say something, and it's going to keep escalating. So the best thing to do here is to either not take it personally or avoid this person at least for 48 hours. Let them cool off. Let them take it out on someone else. But I guess if you want to be there for this person, be the bigger person and don't take it personally. If you can do that. Because they will attack you. They will say these personal things that will trigger you. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's what I'm getting. Whoever that upset this person, for some reason, they didn't want to take it out on them, so why the fuck do they feel comfortable taking out on you? That's my question. Because there is someone clearly that upset them. They're going to take it out on you. This is the Three of Wands. Someone upset them, but they're going to go to you to take it out on you? Why? So this friend of yours, maybe they need to be put in place. I don't know, but if you want to be the bigger person here and not lose this friendship, ignore them or don't take it personally. Again, Pisces in their chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Who's the reason? Could be a friend or a love interest, because Wands is someone that feels emotional connection to someone, like, fiery energy. So it's not a stranger. It's either another friend or someone close to them, like a lover, love interest, or family. It can be family. You always hurt the one you love? Oh, hell no. Not in my book. If you love someone, they are the last person you want to hurt. That's how it should be. I don't give a fuck if you are a villain, but bitch, when you are with me, you better act right. Hey bro. You guys, we finished all the signs now. I'm just looking at the chat before I sign out. Nisa, that's so rude. Handsome man is looking at you, and then he said, are they your children? You should have said, this man that came to you, you should have said, yes, they are your daddy's children. Me and your father had a good time, and we ended having all these children. By the way, where is your father? A bug. You want to wrestle with me? Why would I? I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole. Anune, hey. Yo, bro, how old are you, bro? Negative leather. I can, you know, from how people talk these days, I can tell their age. Kids these days always say yo and bro to everything. Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Foolishness. Yeah, I do love MMA. I do train. I like to go sometimes on the punching bag and scare the living shit out of the men in the gym. You know? Just make them a little bit unsettled. I love that. Alright, you guys. I hope you had fun. It's been lovely talking to you. Taurus, Capricorn, readings coming up. I'll see you guys later. Take care. I'm strong too. Good for you. Everybody should be strong. I advocate for it.